Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case, City of Romance, and we are going to case number 13 in Obsession because of the Luvver app. It's causing so much addiction. You've seen what happened to Emil, and now we are at a festival of some sort. Gosh, Katarina, I can't remember the last time I went to a music festival. I've never been to a music festival at all. Not a real one. We've come to Rock and Vicendes to check out Luvver's meet and greet with the winner of their hearts competition. After seeing Emil become addicted to receiving hearts on his Luvver app, it's clear that this feature is bad news. We are hoping that attending this Luvver event will help us learn more about what this hearts feature is doing to people and how we can stop it. According to that sign over there, the meet and greet is taking place at the Enchanted Forest stage. Sounds magical. Alright, Katarina, let's get our cool vibes on and make our way to the Enchanted Forest. Okay. What is this? Is it supposed to be like Woodstock, but without drugs and hippies? Alright, we're gonna check out the Enchanted Forest. Shot with an arrow. Does she look familiar? Have we met her already? I don't know. What? Why don't you want to load now? Oh, okay. Alright, everything is working. Thank God. Katarina, that woman must be shot with an arrow through her mouth. Wait, isn't that Lola Dumorer? That fashion photographer we met on my very first murder investigation in Paris. Oh, and I thought she looked familiar. We haven't seen her in a while. OMG! What did you do to Lola? Hello to you too, Melody. You're Melody Lawrence. You work for Luvver, right? You knew Miss Dumorer? Of course. Lola was our hearts competition winner. Oh! Was she? Okay, Melody. Please wait over there as we'll need to ask you some questions. So, Katarina, Lola won the Luvver competition. Could her death be related to the addictive feature? I guess only investigating her murder will tell us. Speaking of which, you say you found this hat near the body? There's a faded name tag on the underside, which will hopefully lead us to a suspect. And don't forget we'll need to have a word with Melody Lawrence too. Yeah. How did the victim die? Katarina, your latest victim was a true beauty, despite having her lovely mouth destroyed by an arrow. Yeah, her attractiveness is probably what led her to win the Luvver Hearts competition. I guess the murder weapon is pretty clear cut then. Yes, you didn't need my medical degree to tell you that Shokiro used a bow and arrow to murder the victim. And judging from the style and cut of the arrow, they used a rather antique model. Oh. What's more, the fact that the arrow pierced a crucial point in the brainstem leading to instant death shows that the murderer is a pro archer. Well, that was obvious as well. So we got a wannabe Robin Hood on our hands, Katarina. Well, their proficiency in archery won't prevent us from shooting them straight into prison. Okay. Alright, let's reveal the name on the cap. Who was wearing it? Wait a minute. D. Wait. Jones! Jones? This hat we found near Lois's body belongs to a D. Jones. You say you used to work with a David Jones back in the States, Katarina? Yes, I did. Well, let's go find out if this D. Jones is one and the same. The only difference is the eye patch. He lost his eye when there was an explosion in the dome back in Greensboro. But alright, let's first talk to Melody. Why is there any phone signal at this Silly Billy festival? Melody, you seem quite stressed. Stressed? Teehee, that would be putting it lightly. I'm sorry to be in such a tiz, but this Hearts competition was the culmination of years of hard work and research, and now everything is ruined. Speaking of the Hearts feature, did you know that people are getting obsessed with it? To the point of becoming Hearts addicted zombies? Oh my goodness, I assume you haven't a clue what you're talking about. I think she knows. Well, rest assured our experts are digging into it and will soon discover the truth. However, our priority right now is to find out who murdered your competition winner. Can you tell us when you last saw Lola the Murderer? At the VIP tent, Lola was telling me how excited she was to have won VIP tickets to Rock & Business as her prize for winning the competition. In that case, we better have a look around this tent. Melody, please stay on the festival grounds, as we may have some more questions for you. Okay. I think I got bit by a mosquito. Jones! Long time no see! French donuts. Katarina? Is that really you? You haven't changed a bit since our Greensboro days. You were right, Katarina. You do know each other. Yeah, the two of us go way back. Katarina, what are you doing in Paris? I want to ask you the same. I'm in the police now here. Katarina works for the Parisian police squad now. Fancy! I'll bet Paris doesn't have problems with demon fish or crazy corn. More like croissant thieves and beret smugglers. Am I right? There's more to it. As for me, after all the crazy stuff that went down with that Astra, I decided to take early retirement. I got a cushy package from the police department. Been traveling around the world ever since. You retired? Mr. Jones, I'm sure you and Katarina have a lot of catching up to do. But we need to talk to you about the murder of a certain Lola the Murderer. We found your hat at the crime scene. Please, call me Jones. And thanks. I've been wondering where my festival hat went. Our old pal Ramirez gave it to me. Oh, that's why it has pineapples. But wait, did you say Lola the Murderer? Lola's been murdered? You knew the victim? Yeah, I recently met Lola on Luvver. We went on a date, but there were no sparks, so we decided just to stay friends. She's the one who told me about this Rock & Business, which is why I'm here. I even got myself a VIP ticket. Getting too old to do festivals any other way. I was wondering if I'd bump into Lola at the festival, and now I guess I never will. Katarina, it was so good to see you, despite being under such tragic circumstances. Let's hang out soon. I would love that, Jones. We have so much to catch up on. I can't believe Jones is here. I was expecting him to ask me something like where did you go? How did you disappear all of a sudden from Amir's wedding? Because that's exactly what happened. The future Jack Archer came to be and he took me with them and I just disappeared. And Jones, weren't you asking where I was? Where did I go after I left? I had to tell him that I've been time traveling and saving the world from supernatural creatures. Almost. I'm so happy that he's here. This luxury tent is definitely the way to do a festival in style, Katarina. But more importantly, the camera you found has got blood on it. Could it have belonged to our victim? If that's Lolos's blood, then the killer must have dumped it here after the murder. We better get a sample of that green powder on it. And I agree, we also should look through that beer caddy for clues. Like I'm gonna lose my voice all of a sudden. Alright, let's look through the beer. Torn VIP card. This torn up card you found on the beers looks interesting. Let's tape it back up. Yeah. Alright, now let's collect whatever that is from the camera. Got the green powder from Rolos's camera, Katarina. Let's get it straight to Enzo. Okay. Alright, 3 hours for that, so the killer might have held the camera. Okay, let's restore the VIP card. Oh, Sammy, of course we would expect you to be here to announce the winner. This is a festival VIP pass for Sammy Malou. Of course, he figures that Luvver's CEO will be attending his company's event. Let's see how he feels about losing his competition winner. Alright. We're gonna have a war with you later on after we solve this case about Luvver because it made people addicted. Afternoon, such Katarina. Are you here for our meet and greet event? Voldemort has conquered all our hearts, and I'm sure she'll conquer yours too. I'm not on the app. It seems you haven't heard the news, Mr. Malou. Mr. Moore was found murdered earlier today. Koi? Lola's been murdered? No algorithm in the world could have predicted that. The poor girl. Do you know who did it? Not yet, but we will soon. And speaking of algorithms, we also have reason to believe that your heart's feature is bad news. It's making people obsessed. Sure, you could say that about any successful social interaction tool. Well, true, but why hearts all of a sudden? Anyway, listen, I'll have to chat more about all that later. For now, I got a million things to deal with regarding the sad news about Mr. Moore. Please do keep me updated on the murder investigation. I'll come to you if I have more questions. What's this green powder from the camera? There, Mongrand. I'm afraid this is the way of the world sometimes. Oh, hello, Katarina. I was just comforting Enzo. He's taken Lord de Morris's murder rather badly. Oh my god, I forgot that you guys were once a thing. So sorry, Enzo. Yeah. It wasn't a deep and meaningful relationship by any means. But when someone you know dies, it really puts a perspective on things. Anyway, thank you for being a great friend as always, Nadia. Enzo, are you okay to talk to us about the green powder from Lois's camera? Absolved. The specks of blood mixed in with the powder came from Lola, which confirms your suspicion that the killer dumped the camera in the VIP tent after killing her. And this in turn confirms that the killer was in the tent. Indeed, and as for the green powder itself, it comes from a scrappy snack, a herbal drug with psychoactive effects. Oh. So it looks like your killer enjoys the thrill of a legal high. Well, murder is most definitely illegal, and that's why we'll get our scrappy snack-loving killer locked away, Katarina. Yeah. Katarina, we came to Ratchet and Vicentis to dig deeper into Luvver's Hearts feature, but ended up investigating the death of the Queen of Hearts herself. Yeah, Queen of Hearts. We found Lola Demore shot with an arrow through her mouth. Whether her murder is related in any way to the Luvver app, we have yet to discover. So far, we spoke to the CEO and sociologist from Luvver, both of who seem genuinely shocked about Lois's death. And how cool that you bumped into your old friend David Jones, Katarina. Who knew? Katarina, I need to talk to you. Oh, what is it, Jones? Speak of the devil. What's up, Jones? I have a lead in your investigation. Oh, do tell us about that. But in the next chapter, so we're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!